Hey guys, we're back again. We're back again with game week 3 predictions. Which it's a bit late that I'm doing it because Chelsea are playing Luton in at 8 p.m. 8 o'clock UK time. So yeah, but I obviously have to do the previews and stuff like that for all games. So this is basically a prediction for game week 3. Before I begin, make sure to like, subscribe. I'll be on my own today. It's very busy today, so I'll be on my own, which is fine. So let's start with this game here: Chelsea versus Luton Town. So yeah, Chelsea versus Luton Town. Look, I mean, the lineups are out, which it's a 3-5-2. I think Pochettino's using. I actually don't know. But obviously, Chelsea lost versus West Ham last time they played. Let me just at Luton Town real quick. Chelsea did lose the game week 2 last weekend. They lost versus West Ham 3-1, which was, to be fair, they weren't great in that game, but they weren't bad. So the Chelsea deserved probably, but I'll be honest with you, I don't think Chelsea, again, same story, they can't finish. So, but Luton obviously didn't play last weekend actually because their game got postponed versus Burnley. So yeah, I can't really comment on Luton, but their last game was they lost 4-1 to Brighton. So I mean, look, Chelsea, you got Chelsea at home versus Luton Town. Guys, comment your guys' prediction in the chat for this game. I'm gonna say, oh, you know what? I want to back Luton Town here, but I can't. I want to go Chelsea 2-0, 3-0. I think Chelsea win this game. Luton will struggle tonight. I think Luton will probably struggle tonight, expected. I think Chelsea will probably dominate this game. Big up BP, Silvic Dion. Well, Phil Ferrer is the GOAT. I'll be honest with you. I am not the GOAT. Pretend. But yeah, Chelsea. I expect Chelsea to beat Luton tonight comfortably. I hope Luton win, but I just think Chelsea will dominate tonight. So then next game, we move on to Bournemouth versus Tottenham Hotspur. This is a game which, look, Tottenham are really they look good versus United. See, I'll go through Bournemouth game. Bournemouth obviously lost against Liverpool last weekend 3-1. They actually started the game really well, 1-0 up, but then they conceded 3 goals. So if you don't finish, you can't finish really. So for me, I just think, look, see, Bournemouth, like I said, they lost 3-0 to Liverpool at Anfield. Yeah, they lost 3-1 to Liverpool at Anfield. And you have, obviously, Tottenham actually dominated United that second half. They dominated United that second half. So I expect Ange Ball to deliver today again. So look, I'll be honest with you. I think Ange Ball will deliver again today. I mean, tomorrow versus Bournemouth. I'm going to go for this game. You know what? I'm going to go with... Oh, it's tough. 2-1 Tottenham. I think Tottenham win this. I'm not going to lie. I think Tottenham win this quite comfortably. Not comfortably, sorry. I think Tottenham win 2-1 personally. Guys, make sure you comment your predictions in the chat. Make sure to like, subscribe. This is game week 3 predictions. So, prediction as it stands, I think for top 4, Man City, Arsenal, Newcastle. I don't think Newcastle are done, honestly. I think right now, I actually agree, but we're basing that right now. Liverpool could just sign Tchouaméni tomorrow, and we say they win the league. So it could change just like that. So personally, I just think Newcastle will get top 4 right now, but teams will improve. Top 4. But yeah, I do think, like I said, Tottenham 2-1. I expect Tottenham to win this week quite comfortably. Not comfortably, but I expect Tottenham to at least get the job done here. I think Tottenham are in good form right now. So I think Tottenham wins this game 2-1. I think Son gets on the score sheet and stuff. Personally, I'm going to go 2-1 Tottenham. The next game, we move on to BP's team, Arsenal. So, Arsenal versus Fulham. Look, Arsenal obviously beating Palace 1-0 away, which was actually what a win for that one. That was a key win for Arsenal, to be honest, because I'll be honest with you, that win versus Palace was a Champions win, and as much as I hate Arsenal, that is a good win for Arsenal. That is a Champions win, and I think Arsenal. Look, I mean, Jesus is back for. Hold on, guys. I think personally, I mean, Jesus is what did I say? Okay, yeah, Jesus will be back in training for this game. Yeah, I'll be honest, they're back in training. So yeah, I just think Jesus is back in training. I think Arteta said he's available for the game now, to the extreme limit. So look, I'll be honest with you. I do think Arsenal win this game. I think they win this game. Oh, that's tough. I'm gonna say Arsenal. Arsenal 3-1. They'll concede. I think Arsenal will concede, but I think they'll have enough in the tank to win. I think they'll dominate the firm today. 2-0 for Arsenal. I could see that happening as well. Okay. Then we move on to Brentford vs Crystal Palace. And this is the game which, for me, look, I'll be honest with you. This game could be very good, to be honest, because I see Brentford. What did Brentford do last weekend? I need to check. Brentford, where's Brentford? Hold on, me. Where's Brentford? Okay, Brentford. Results. Okay, they beat. Okay, so they beat. Fulham 3-0. They beat Fulham 3-0. So I expect, Fulham to lose this game. Wait, sorry, they beat Fulham. So Brentford, they beat Fulham. Crystal Palace, meanwhile, I think they beat where's it? Crystal Palace. Where's Crystal Palace? They obviously lost to Arsenal last weekend as well. So I expect hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I do expect, like I said, Brentford, Palace. Like I said, Palace lost last weekend, but Palace looked alright, while Brentford beat Fulham 3-0. But I expect this game to be a draw. I think this game will be a draw, I'd say. I just think, yeah, be a draw. I think a 2-2 draw, I think, is very high scoring. Actually, you know what? Palace don't score, to be fair. I'll say 2 on Brentford. Then they'll score a goal, Palace, but I think it'll be 2 on Brentford, because I think Brentford just have too much quality. Brentford will have that quality. They have the finishing. And Mbeumo's been on fire, so I think Mbeumo will bang again. Next, we move on to Everton vs Wolves. Actually, this is going to be a very. Let's go to the predictions. Actually, you said 2-0 Arsenal. Yeah. Brentford 2-2. Yeah, I say 2-1. I don't think Palace struggle for goals. You see, I just don't see him scoring. Brentford 2-1. Yeah, I think that's my prediction as well. I think Brentford 2-1. But yeah, I expect the Everton Wolves. I'll be honest, Everton look awful versus Villa. I didn't watch the game, but I think I heard Everton look awful. And Wolves, obviously, they got battered by Brighton. Didn't they got battered by Brighton. They got battered by Brighton. So they both got battered on the weekend, both these teams. So I expect this. I think this will be a dull draw. This will be a very boring game to watch. It won't be a fascinating game. And I think it will be a very boring game. I'm going to say Okay. Yeah. Okay. Personally, like I said, I think it'll be a dog game. I think it'll be 1-1. We're 1-1. We're very all right. It won't be great. It won't be a great game to watch. It'll be more like a relegation clash, and it'll be a dead game to watch. So I'm gonna say a 1-1 draw. Like BP just said, it 1-1. Yeah, so I agree with that. Now we move on to Man United vs Nottingham Forest. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I could see a shock. I'm actually gonna go a shock here. I know it's at Old Trafford. United actually look awful in this. I don't think United actually look good in this. You know, I'll be honest with you. United don't look. They don't look amazing. I'm looking at the first 2 games of the season. They don't look great. Forest, I think the Forest could have got a point at Arsenal, and they beat Sheffield United last Friday. So this could be a shock in the tail. This could be a shock in the tail for me. And Forest have looked good. Forest have looked decent, and I think United have looked so bad the first 2 games. They got lucky versus Wolves, robbery Wolves, by the way. Wolves got robbed in that game. So you know what? I'm gonna say 1-1. I think I drop points because I know Rashford looks dog awful. Who else? Anthony just looks awful as always. I mean, I'm gonna go. My prediction for this game is a 1-1 draw. I'm going bold here. I think 1-1. I think it'll be very tight. It'll be a very tight game in this game. It'll be very tight. I'm gonna say 1-1. Let's go to one. When Wolves can play the way they did at United 2-0, but then let me come back. This is the issue for the other game. They need to finish. They can't finish for their lives. They can't finish. What do you say? So, United 2-1. Everyone expects a tie game now. I could see actually a tie game. I think everyone sees a tie game here because United have actually awful in the first 2 games. And they're Wolves are away and yep. Liverpool, I hope their game. Wolves did play at United. Yeah, I agree. But the issue relies, like they can't finish. They need to. You can have all the chances you want, but they can't finish. So yeah, I think Yeah, I mean, look, I wouldn't be surprised if United won 1-0 either. So I'm gonna say 1-1 because I could see United dropping points again. But I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if it ends 1-0. I'd not be surprised. If Liverpool loses, of course you're a Man City fan, so I'm not really surprised. I'm not surprised. Very narrow win. Yep. Thank you for coming here on BP. Well, hopefully we have more live streams. So yes. Next game, last game of the Saturday evening, Brighton vs West Ham. This is actually a good game. I'm actually excited for this game because Brighton have looked absolutely brilliant in their first 2 games. West Ham obviously just signed Kudus from Ajax, so obviously he can't play, but there'll be buzz there'll be atmosphere in the West Ham. In the West Ham end, I think that there's exciting for West Ham. They beat Chelsea. It wasn't great, but they got the win. And I'll be honest with you, West Ham, they're starting to look much better. Obviously, I know they didn't perform well against Chelsea, but I'll be honest with you, I just think West Ham. They've just signed Kudus today, and he's a quality player, man. And that's going to create buzz in the team. That's going to create excitement. West Ham have a good project at the moment. They're signing Kudus, man. I'm one of the best young talents in the world right now. But Brighton, I'm looking at Brighton. They're too good as well. I'm not going to write Brighton off here as well because Brighton look absolutely amazing. Without McAllister, Caicedo, they look absolutely brilliant. So I'm not going to write off Brighton. So my prediction for this game. Ooh, I don't know, man. I'm going to say it's difficult, actually. Ooh, it's actually difficult. You know what? I'm going to say 2-2. I think it'll be a high-scoring game. I personally think it'll be a high-scoring game, and I think West Ham, Antonio looks on fire with that wonder strike he just scored versus Chelsea, so I could see a 2-2 draw here. Lemmy says, difficult game with 2 on Brighton. Yeah, I could see 2 on Brighton as well. I wouldn't write Brighton winning either, but I think it'll be 2-2 draw. I think West Ham will get a point. So we got Sunday games, the last 2 games. Make sure you guys subscribe before we continue. So Burnley versus Aston Villa. Next game to predict. Oh, bye. No, yeah. We've got Burnley versus Aston Villa. So look, this game, I'll be honest with you, right? I could see a Burnley shot here, potentially. Right. Villa look. How do I say this? Villa look like the Villa were good versus Everton. I'm not gonna deny that. Villa were, I'll be honest with you, Villa were good. However, this is a big however. Yeah. However, Burnley at home. Guys, it's Burnley at home, man. Hold on, guys. Yeah. It's Burnley at home. Burnley at home are decent. I know they lost to Man City, but Man City didn't know. Burnley were actually having chances. So, but then again, I'm looking at Villa. I'm like, Villa look much better at the weekend versus Everton. So I'm gonna go 2-1 Villa. I think it'll be a tight game though. I think Burnley will make it tough, but then Villa I think will have enough power in that attack. Diaby looks absolutely brilliant. Ollie Watkins starting to fire. So I'm gonna go 2-1 Villa in this game. Let me see 3-1 Villa. Yeah, I could see 3-1 Villa as well because their attack's looking good so far, man. Especially Jacob. Especially their midfield as well, man. Their midfield is quality, man. So yeah, that's my prediction for that game. Next game, Sheffield United versus Manchester City. Oh wait, let me Adrian, big up Adrian. Watkinson destroyed the Burnley defenders, score a hat trick in the Europa Conference League. Yeah, that qualifiers thing. Yeah, that he did. That's what I'm saying. I think Ollie Watkins will be the key in this game. That's why I'm 2-1. I said 2-1 Villa. I think Ollie Watkins will score one and probably Diaby as well. So that's my prediction. But yeah, I agree with this. Watkins will destroy them. But yeah, back on this game. Sheffield United versus Manchester City. Now, there's nothing to say on this game because we all know what's going to happen. We actually all know what's going to happen in this game, guys. We can all admit because Man City they didn't look great versus Newcastle, but Alvarez looks fire. Man City still look the same despite. Don't look the same, but they're still going to get a win here. Sheffield United look awful. Like, if I had to rank the worst team coming from the Championship, probably Sheffield United, because Sheffield United they're just awful, man. They're just not great. So I'm going to go for this. There's nothing to really annotate about this game. So I'm going to say 3-0 Man. Actually, 4-0 Man City. I think Man City will wipe the floor like Glacier said. City going to wipe the floor. Yep, I can see when wipe the floor. And I think it'll be 4-0 win. It'll be a comfortable game. See, I think 4-0. I don't think the Sheffield United will score personally. I think Man City will dominate the whole game. They'll keep the ball and they'll just destroy it. But then final game of the weekend, it's my team. Newcastle versus Liverpool. Now, this game I was actually originally not confident, but I had hope for this game. Konate is injured, guys. I repeat again. Konate is out for this game. Klopp confirmed he's a doubt for this game. He's pretty much out. So no Konate to start this game this weekend. It's a worrying sign. But personally, look, I still think there's a way we could do, which we could beat Newcastle. I think, look, away at Newcastle was tough. I'm not going to deny that. Away at Newcastle was just tough. And I'm not going to say it's easy. But I think Newcastle, right, Aston James will be tough. Like I said, the crowd will be up for it. They're going to go full press. Game of the weekend, probably. Game of the weekend. And I'll be honest with you. I mean, this is the thing. Because Liverpool beating Bournemouth last weekend and Newcastle losing versus Man City, but Newcastle still looked decent versus Man City. They didn't look bad. They didn't look great, but they looked decent. So I'll be honest with you, James Park will be rocking. But I'm gonna back my side here. I'm not gonna actually know. You know what? If I'm taking my bias away right now, I think a 2-2 draw. I think this game could be a draw. Look, I want to say Liverpool win right now. If Konate had started, I would have said Liverpool win 2-1. But I think it'll be a 2-2 draw. I think both teams will concede twice. I think this could be game of the weekend. This could be game of the season so far for me. This game could deliver massively. This is why this game is probably the best game of the weekend for me. And this game could really deliver at its highest. So, personally, I'm going to say a 2-2 draw. I think this game will be very entertaining for a neutral. For me, it'll be stressful. For a neutral, it'll be very interesting to watch because two teams that are attackingly look so good, firing. Defensively, still a bit shaky. Newcastle obviously look decent defensively. Liverpool still look a bit shaky, but Van Dijk's starting to look much better. Konate, I would have originally said he looked so much good, but now he's injured. So I'm going to say 2-2 draw for this game. I think it'll be high scoring. Say Lemmy 2 on Newcastle. Don't say sorry, man. Look, I wouldn't be surprised if we lose this either. I wouldn't be surprised. Like I'll put my, I wouldn't be surprised if we lose this 2-1 because it's not going to be an easy game, guys. It's not going to be an easy game. This. So personally, look, 2 on Newcastle. I'm not too mad at this one because I could see us losing as well in the world. So yeah, I'm saying 2-2. Let me say 2-1. But guys, make sure you guys comment your predictions. I'll end the stream now because I discussed mostly every game. Actually, every game I discussed. And I mean, I discussed every game mostly. So yeah, that's how I'm gonna end the stream, guys. Make sure you guys like, subscribe. There'll be more live streams the way. There could be a match reaction tomorrow. There could be not. There's a chance there could be not, but we'll see. But yeah, that's why I'm gonna end the stream. Make sure you guys like, subscribe. I'll be back with more live streams. Well, Foot Ferry will be back with me for live streams. Yeah, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and peace.